Hello my wildlings and welcome back to Burrow for the Turnabout. In the last episode we were able to get Gideon to talk and tell us his side of the story and... oh god, the poor sod. I just feel really sorry for him. Look at him, his adorable little cheeks, that little smile. He's got pies in a prison. He's too good for prison. He's sweet and adorable and a little Cinnabon, and he's so sweet. But the point is, we're going to investigate and we're going to find out who actually did it and who dared to insinuate it was Gideon. The bastards. Right. I guess the next thing to do is to move somewhere else. Question is, where? I'm going to head back to the apartment first. Hi Judy, what now? Are you just going to tell me to go see Gideon again? What should we do now? Oh, visiting Gideon yeah, okay, this is the same thing you told me before. We've already visited Gideon. Your short-term memory is terrible. Or should that be long-term? I don't know. I don't know how long it is for it to be considered short-term versus long-term memory. Like, was it a long enough distance between the apartment and there for her to forget? For it to become long-term memory? I don't know. I'm rambling on now. Oh, I should warn you, I'm a bit tired. I didn't get out of work until about 2 a.m. last night, so... I'm just exhausted. But I will live. Zootopia train station, August 3rd, 11:23 a.m. Who are we going to see here? Well, there's no use staying here. We want more information. We need to go back to Bunny Burrow. Oh, God, what was the voice I did for him? I think it was a sort of a slightly constipated old man voice, wasn't it? Something like, "Oh, well, look who it is. Hey, has that fox been executed yet?"
Oh, for goodness sake, Otto, stop it. Did you guys just arrive? Yeah, we're heading up to the hospital to see your father. The rest of the family will be coming up throughout the next couple of days. So how are things over here?
Oh, we don't think Gideon actually did it. I'm defending him. Judy's helping me.
I see. I always thought Gideon doing this just didn't make any sense.
Oh? I got some time before our train. Let's see what I can clarify with why that was. Yes, let's do that. Maybe this will give her some idea.
I'm sorry, dear, but I don't think there's anything I can do to help.
Oh, well, that's okay. It was worth a try. Yes, one day that carrot pen will help me. One day. I'll probably have to present it in court. Probably to be like, "You didn't see them, but did you recognise this voice?" And they'll be like, "Oh, I recognise that voice, it was them." And I'll be like, "Ha! Gotcha! I knew it was you, you bastard." Anyway. Let us have a chat, Miss Hobbs. Or Mrs. Hobbs. Yeah, sorry about the noises in the background. That would be the printer. Someone is printing things. I wish them all the best with it, but it's noisy. Hopefully I'll have edited most of it out, if I can. But if you do hear it, that's what it is. Right, where was I? Oh yes, I said Miss Hobbs, then said Mrs. Hobbs, and I'm pretty sure it is Mrs. if they're married. I don't know, I never paid much attention to that kind of thing. Pretty sure it was Mrs. Hobbs, yes. So, well, I suppose I should start off with how are you instead of just badgering her with questions about the case straight away. You know, he's into things.
Oh, I'm as well as can be expected. My stew will pull through, I know it.
Well, I wish you all the best.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Mr. Wright. I wish you luck with whatever it is you now have to do.
Pa!
I'm not sure I like this old guy. Yeah, I'm not all that keen on him either, but, well, I don't know, what can I do about it? Make a stew out of him? Ugh, that sounds horrible. Probably wouldn't be much on him, like, probably no meat. He looks quite gamey. Yeah, maybe not. Yes, sigh indeed. What can you tell me about Gideon then? So why do you think Gideon is innocent?
Why, because of his bakery.
His bakery?
Oh, nobody ever thought he'd amount to much when he was a child. But he completely turned his life around. It's quite amazing, actually. He does business with several others, but what he does with the farm is by far the most profitable. I mean, just look at this report.
Oh, I'm sure that'll be useful. Huh.
Mrs. Hobbs, do you mind if I borrow that? Oh, if you want. Don't worry, we have plenty of copies.
Business form added to the court record. I'll have a closer look at that in a minute. Thank you, that might come in handy. Well, it's been a minute, let's have a look. Details business transactions between Stu's farm and Gideon's bakery. Gideon's business with the farm is the most profitable for him. That's certainly going to throw a wrench in any motive Edgeworth tries to come up with. That's assuming it is Edgeworth working as the prosecution. I mean, it probably is. I think it's incredibly likely that it is. There's like 99% chance that it is. But it could be an interesting twist if, like, Jack Savage has gone, I want personal stuff. What is this? I want to personally oversee this case. I will do this as the prosecutor, even though I have no training in it whatsoever. But I do have expert marksman training. And I'm also very good at shooting elephants in the heart. I mean, that's irrelevant, but still, I'm very good at it. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Right, I think we've got everything we can out of her. At least for now. So I suppose the next thing to do is to move to the Bunny Burrow station. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. Back to Bunny Burrow. Back here, though the circumstances are different. Yeah, that must really suck. Going to a place and being like, let's go have fun, and then something terrible happens. Then you have to go back, and it's like, ugh. Well, now it's a bit shit, isn't it? It's kind of like going to Disneyland, and then watching Mickey Mouse murder someone, and then being told to go back. Well, it's probably not that bad, but still, that'd be pretty horrible. To anyone thinking about going to Disneyland, I've been to the one in Florida and the one in France. I can't remember the one in France because I think I was like 2 or 3. So going on the one in Florida, it was great. I really enjoyed myself. A lot of fun. Loved it. I definitely advise going to it. And as far as I'm aware, there's no Mickey Mouse murderers. So go for it. But if a Mickey Mouse does start running at you with a knife, run. Maybe throw something at them. Might work. Just stay away from anyone who seems to be brandishing a knife in your general direction. Just a life pro tip. Well, there's no time to waste. We really need to get moving. Okay, no one here then. I'm not going to bother examining because actually whenever I go into the examining it opens up a window thing on the screen, which is I have to then change all my editing, and it's annoying having to do it all the time. I mean, I don't mind having to do it occasionally, but when it amounts to nothing, it's just a bit annoying. But I am going to Bunny Burrow. Yes. Great prizes! Nothing's really changed around here. Well, aside from the swarms of police. That sounds like a pretty big change to me. It really changes the mood, I think. Could you imagine being at a party and suddenly there's a bunch of police officers just sort of hanging around looking at things? There's probably blood and an area cordoned off. Really kind of kills the mood in my experience. I mean, not from my experience, I mean I'd imagine, because I wouldn't know what that's like. I don't get invited to parties. Ha 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 ha. And if I did, there certainly wouldn't be any murders going on there. No, that'd be weird.
Oh, there must be something around here we can use.
Do you need to still be in your police uniform? I mean, it might be a little confusing. They might think, oh, you're here on the case. Shouldn't you be in your civvies? Do they use the term civvies for police? I assume they do. I mean, it makes sense. Civilian clothing. Civvies. No, fair enough. Hops! Oh, God. I wasn't prepared. You are there. Hops! Hops! Yeah, that's more like it. You are not on the investigation. What's more, you're meant to be taking time off.
I am. Since I'm not busy, I'm acting as Mr. Wright's assistant temporarily.
Ugh. There really is no stopping you, is there, Ops?
Oh, come on, Chief, you must admit that's dedication to admire.
Grrf.
Hey, Clawhauser. Anything new? Oh, God, are we just about to find out that his pay's been deducted? Oh, I should have known it'd be you on the defence. There are a couple of new things.
I take it you have questions, Mr. Wright.
You know me so well.
Don't push your luck. I sharpened these horns fresh this morning, so if you test me...
Right. Got it. Noted. Sorry for accidentally knocking over that child. There. That was that noise. That's the noise a child makes when they're knocked over. Didn't mean to do that. I apologise.
I forgot how rough the BOGO voice was on me. Maybe I should have warmed up my vocal cords a little before this. Oh well, gonna have to talk to him now. But first... Hey, you seen this? Keep moving, right? I'm busy.
But...
Oh, fine. Yeah, fair enough.
So, any new information?
So, what have you got for us? Well, we received the initial medical examination this morning. He was hit on the back of the head and knocked out instantly, but that was just the start. He also had deep cuts from sharp claws all over his body, almost certainly from a predator.
I don't know, in my experience rabbits have pretty sharp claws too. Used to have a few pet rabbits. Had one that had only 3 legs. I believe we called him Hops actually. He was vicious. He kept trying to kill all his brothers and sisters, so yeah, that was kind of awkward.
But yeah, rabbits can most certainly be vicious.
Also, one of them pooped on my dad's leg once, which was hilarious to 5-year-old me.
Was it from Gideon Grey? It could be his claws. It could be. His claws were clean when we found him, but he could have thoroughly washed them.
I mean, in theory, sure, but why would he just wash off his claws and not the shirt? Actually, I don't know if the shirt wasn't clean when they got to him either.
Might have been,
but I imagine not.
But it does combine with the other evidence, like that photograph. You might have bitten off more than you can chew this time, right?
I once had a case where a whale was accused of murdering someone, and I was able to solve it with a testimony from the whale. I'll be honest, I think I can handle it.
Oh, they always say that. Oh yes, they do.
I mean, it's always true, but I manage. Somehow. Maybe not with a whale this time. Maybe a parrot, though. I did once solve a case with the testimony of that parrot. Anyway. Do you think I would be helping the defence if I thought Gideon... Do you think I would be helping the defence if I thought Gideon did this? Oh, I see. She's asking... For some reason, I thought she was asking, like, would it help the defence if I said I didn't think Gideon did it, and it was just a typo or something, but now I realise she's saying, hey, it's a rhetorical question, and not, like, an actual question. Moving on.
No, but expectations can differ greatly from reality. It's why I took you off the case. You're too involved. I can understand that. About that... Oh, that's me. About that medical report. You want a copy, right? Take it. I hope it helps.
Medical report added to the court record.
Thank you.
See, the chief has a good heart underneath all that gruff attitude.
I mean, to be fair, he's just doing his job, but yes, I imagine he does, from what I've seen of him. Clawhauser, shut up! I have to wonder if Edgeworth and Gumshoe are like this in their investigation. In their investigations. Yeah, poor Gumshoe. He tries, he really does. Still, Edgeworth must consider him a close friend to put up with it all, as must Chief Bogo with Ben. Not that either of them would ever admit that, I'm sure. What are you smirking about? Please don't point at me like that, it's very intimidating. Nothing. That was new information, wasn't it? Let's have a quick look at the medical report. Was hit in the back of the head and knocked out instantly. His deep cuts from sharp predator claws all over his body. Interesting. Could they be replicated? I mean, I imagine you could make fake claws. Can't be that difficult. Well, in theory, I imagine it wouldn't be that difficult for someone who has at least some knowledge of how to do it. Maybe even with just a 3D printer. But you need access to that. That's very sci-fi technology. It's witchcraft, if you ask me. I want one. So how's the investigation going? So how goes the investigation? I really wish this place had its own dedicated police force. We have enough to deal with in Zootopia as it is. We don't need this place's problems on top of it all.
Oh, come on, Chief. Isn't it good to help as many people as possible?
Not for my sanity. Okay. See, fair enough, I suppose. We all have our tipping points, but at the same time, you gotta try, surely. Still, sorry to hear about your father, Hops. How are you holding up?
I'll save crying until this is all over.
Ha! I see you took my /Goddo's advice. Good to see she listened. That guy would be so proud his words of wisdom have spread to other dimensions entirely. Would he? I don't know. Maybe he would. I'm really not sure. As long as he has coffee, I'm not sure that he cares that much. Actually, he'd probably more interested in what kind of coffee they have. Yeah, that too. Anything else, Mr. Wright? Gideon's alibi I could present? Is there any point? It'll just say, well, no, I don't think this is going to help, but I'm going to present it anyway. Keep moving, right? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Well, I guess the only other place to go to is the station again? No? Okay, so there's something here. Let's examine. Not that nothing of note here. No, I mean, this all just looks like it did earlier. Like these people haven't moved at all. Oh, what's that? There's been a murder? Well, we better just stay here and stare at these carrots and hope that it all blows over. I guess present more stuff. No. Okay. The photograph? No. Business form? Hey, some evidence I found. No? Okay. Well, alright then. Back to Zootopia? Okay, yes. Zootopia Trade Station, August 3rd. Back here, and all we've got to show for it is a single medical report. Well, could be worse. Could have gotten nothing. 3 hours there and back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've had jobs at my work like that where it's like 3 or 4 hours journey just to get to the place where the job is, only for like an hour or 2 hours work. It's like, I can't. Why? That said, not that I really want to be at work for much more than I have to be. If I'm being entirely honest.
Hey, every little bit helps, right?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, so I've lost his voice. Oh, and so you've come crawling back. Why am I constantly constipated?
Well, 'cause you're old.
Shut up, you moron!
Huh?
Grandpa, what are you doing here?
I should be asking you the same question. Judy, you should be helping that Mr. Edgeworth, not this idiot.
Ugh, joy, this will be fun. Oh, do I have to talk to him? Can I just pretend he's not there? He's really small anyway. He'll probably just sort of blow away in the wind if I wait long enough. Can I just not, please? Fine, if I'm doing this, I'm doing it right. Carrot pen.
I ain't helping you, get lost.
Ugh. So, why the anger?
You know perfectly well why.
I do? When did that happen?
Don't get smart with me. That fox down there killed my son, and you want to set him loose and to do it again. And Judy, you're helping?
That voice is really difficult to do any kind of inflection on.
He didn't do it, Grandpa. He is innocent.
Ha! He ain't innocent. You're helping the devil in disguise.
Grandpa, have you taken your medicine today?
I don't need no damn meds. I'm perfectly fine.
Is that a vein popping out of Judy's head? Ugh. To be able to see that through all that fur, that's probably not good.
Mark my words, you'll get your comeuppance, lawyer.
Yeah, like I haven't heard that one before. Okay, sure. This guy is over 100 and it shows. Welp, let's just leave him to wallow in his own idiocy. Well, ignorance, I suppose, would be the better term. Just because he doesn't know any better, It's because he doesn't know any better, not because he's necessarily stupid. He's old. These things happen. We lose parts of our minds, as it were. Our mind starts to fade, and well, there's only so much you can do. Some battles aren't worth fighting. Who was it who once said, never correct an idiot because they'll just get angry with you. Correct an intelligent, a wise man, and he'll thank you. I don't remember. I also completely butchered that quote as well. But it'll probably be up on screen, so you can laugh at my stupidity and how wrong I got it. Detention center? No. Train station? Maybe I have to present the carrot pen now? No? Okay. Fine. Well, that felt kindly useless. Back to the apartment? Nope. Detention center? Nope. Unless... Nope. No. I'm not sure what to do next. Nope. I have no idea what else to do. Okay, well, I'll try and work out what to do in the next episode, and I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.